I'm going to wait until the set starts to make my analysis on Sveni, because I think the last time I saw Sveni, I said, "Oh yeah, Sveni honestly likes to play like really aggressive, and it's really it's very back and forth." And Sveni starts off game one like steam camping like 2 minutes straight. And I was like, okay, well, you know what, that's fine.
So going straight into the first game, no bottom check. We already see that Sveni is actually pretty aggressive here, and going for
Oh my god!
Aether's really trying to kill Arno here, but however, we don't see that happening right yet. The percentage wasn't high enough, and Arno retreating to her bottle, making sure to not let that go away right away.
This team is covering so much space here, and Sveni, fully overheated, might be looking for an up tilt kill confirm.
Or just honestly any strong as well. Like that up and into out strong. Those are also very beautiful kill moves that you can absolutely utilize. So Sveni, of course, getting the advantage now, and we'll see how that plays out for Arno. She definitely needs to pick up the pace a little bit, deal with the gampy nature of Elliana. She has a lot of projectiles. She has a lot of things that she can throw at you, and you have to deal with all of it, kind of. Which can be rough, especially for someone who doesn't have quite a control of projectile. Dealing with the steam can be better rough, and getting to Elliana. So we'll see. We'll see how Arno deals with it.
Yeah, I mean, Arno is absolutely no stranger to First 5s. Honestly, I think that she's made some of the most return appearances of all the players in the First 5s, but either way, Elliana versus Orcane is a very interesting matchup, because Elliana versus literally any character, it does not matter how bad the matchup spread is, because as long as you get that one hit, you can get that one confirm, you can get that one combo, and it could immediately spell disaster for your opponent.
Yes, and honestly, I think we're kind of seeing that here almost. Sveni is just getting an advantage and pushing it really far. Still leading in stocks, and potentially leading in more stocks. Leading 3-1 in stocks right now. Arno really needs to do something about the stock count right now.
Yeah, I mean, she really does have to, but she can't be too inclined on fishing here, or else she might get... Oh, my lord. Sveni nearly ending it all, but misspacing that F-Strong there.
And potentially being even aware of the platform coming up, landing on the platform during Kakao was very cool and clever of Sveni. But still, we are looking at a pretty uneven game, actually.
So, yeah, I mean, Arno finally gets the first stock on the board, but with that overheat up tilt should be a kill, not actually going to convert. And Sveni taking so much damage as a response.
The guy with down tilt, so really getting quite a lot of damage. And putting Arno almost back onto the board. Sveni not quite fishing well enough there, and I think we're gonna see a kill very soon here. It's especially with the overheat from Elliana, it's gonna happen. The Elliana strongs are pretty easy to come out, and I've enough force to kill, especially at such high presence.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
Orcane definitely was trying pretty hard, but
yeah, I
doesn't
mean,
quite manage to do much.
Orcane's air friction aside, honestly, when you're facing Elliana's overheat strong attacks, there's very little that you can do about it when you are getting hit, right? All I ever say about Elliana is the same thing every time, right? Air characters are broken, heavies suck, Elliana.
Yeah, that does happen. That's true.
Yeah, but either way, on Air Armada, this feels like a little bit of a mistake of a stage pick for Arno here.
Yes.
When Sveni's been getting a lot of these kills, like been looking for, getting a lot of these kills early, these blast zones being so close might spell disaster for Arno. Does she get hit?
Unless really liking to use those bubble bots, the backless fires. It's definitely something to see. It's definitely an option that, if your opponent is aware of, then it's not good for you. But as it stands, I think Sveni is not quite aware of it, and honestly, that back air, the backdrop back air after battle teleport, very nice. Very good kill confirm there.
Yeah, and Arno, with 124% on her first stock, definitely at a kill percent. Beautiful parry on the big missile. Like, with that stock
lead... That was risky, but yeah.
With that stock lead, this is definitely much better for Arno than before, but Sveni is, you know, as the tag said, absolutely crazy with it.
Absolutely. With those combos, the missile into first drunk, that's an Elliana thing. Elliana does that a lot. I'm sure we'll see more. But the back air coming out from Arno and getting a kill.
Yeah, but the SPI on that back air, I mean, the things that Elliana does a lot. Hopefully, we won't be seeing too much of the missed DI kills.
Yes. Especially since Elliana, especially in her mech, is actually kind of tanky, so she generally looks pretty high, pretty high presence. So, going really low and then teleporting bonus stage. I know, fighting back after the edge guard situation, but she fights us in another one and gets killed with the nair from Elliana.
Yeah, I mean, Elliana's tipper nair is so good. Right, you know, the moment that you do hit that sweet spot, it could immediately mean disaster. But 71% on this Elliana, it definitely looks good, but it's a question of how much it really means. Because as good as percent looks, if you don't get the kill, it's not gonna matter. And and Arno almost going to die. Oh man, we go straight from Mito to Arno.
Yeah,
sometimes you get mixed up a bit.
But still, Sveni trying to figure out how to recover and manages, but does get punished for the recovery landing. And Arno ends up taking a kill off the top for the game 1. And, back screen.
We got the black screen going. I don't know what's going on. You know what? All we could say is, Dan, fix your game, baby.
I assume it was a game crash, which, we would like to thank Dan for that.
Thank you, Daniel. Either way, I will say that was a beautiful amount of awareness from Arno on that last stock. Backing away from the ledge when Sveni was trying to use Rocket Fist through the stage, which the explosion hitbox absolutely does hit there, and Arno that showing that awareness was absolutely amazing. I can give you a 100% guarantee. On my life, I get hit there every time.
Yeah,
I get hit there and I die, and then I get hit there, I die, I'm just like, well, that sucks. Arno, on the other hand, not a part of that club. Not dying like that today.
It's interesting to see that Sveni was playing pretty aggressively for the most part. Going for the combos, getting the kills. Not very much like camping or anything. Are we still streaming? I assume yes.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, all of Sveni's kills on Arno have been purple and, like, relatively early, just because of the nature of Elliana and the way how she works, right? But that being said, a lot of Arno's kills have been from slightly missed DI from Sveni. So, if you do take Arno to a much larger stage, maybe it actually gets you a lot of value, right? Maybe that's why Arno taking Sveni to Aramata ended up working out so well for her.
Also, it's worth mentioning that, again, at the end there, Arno took advantage of the recovery landing, of the up special where, Elliana has to take a bit of time to build her mech up, which is very punishable, and Arno punished that for a kill. So if we see those kind of punishes and ways further in these games, I think we might be looking at more of an Arno set in the end.
Yeah, who knows? I think Arno has one of the highest win rates of any returnee for the EU First to Fives. So Honestly, it wouldn't be the first time we
Yeah.
have seen a set go Arno's way.
Again, this is definitely something to see for a first to 5 set with a lot of potential for learning and everything. So we'll see if maybe Sveni figures out something to deal with that. Again, I've also mentioned the forward air from Arno coming up sometimes, and maybe Sveni can start punishing that more. And
All right.
now we're going finally into our next match.
Oh my lord!
Absolutely crazy with the combos here from Elliana. Oh!
That was a beautiful 50-50 from Sveni, but unfortunately not going to go for the double jump to actually get the confirm. But the back air, on the other hand, will work out just fine.
Oh, I got flag. That's fine.
Yeah, probably a little bit of lag spike there.
Yes, that's fine. I don't know. I like how we're pushing back and doing some damage, but doesn't manage to do too much. And is that Sveni's game again? They're really going back and forth.
Oh!
And they're going too back and forth. I don't know, getting the nice read on the upstrong there, knowing the DI and seeing the kill potential there. And really trying to get back from the disadvantage, which currently is only based on percentage.
Yeah, honestly, we've seen it go back and forth, looking like a seesaw over here. And now that Sveni's in the lead, will Arno continue this seesaw of a roller coaster of emotions? And not if Sveni has anything to say about it. Oh my god, not quite going to be able to get the kill just yet.
Oh, the steamboat, that was interesting. And almost quite unfortunate for Arno, but she reacted in time. And really, I think Sveni's been really doing a great job with these Elliana combos. Something that's, I think, very notable about the character. We think out of up airs, we think out of strongs. That was an amazing read by Sveni. Going for the jump off stage with a fully charged strong.
Yeah, I mean, that was... He fully sent that, like...
Sometimes you just send it. I mean, Elliana can do that.
I am fairly confident if you miss that, you immediately die.
No. You lose enough overheat to go back into steam mode, so you can start flying, and you can just up special as well after that. It's pretty cheap on the end line.
Okay.
So you would not die there, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I don't know, I getting pushed off stage.
Yeah, I mean, Sveni just barely not getting the overheat down strong there. I mean, I think that was overheat down strong. That is a kill, but oh my lord, looking for it all. And the biggest thing about a stage like Endless Abyss, right, is that this is a statement stage. It says my ground and neutral is better than yours. But when you're playing against a character like Elliana, sometimes that statement means very little because she doesn't have to stay grounded.
Yeah, and again, Sveni is just showing us those combos, really going for them, and let's see if we can add one here. They're kind of just fishing for some hit into neutral, and Sveni getting a couple of strongs on Arno and back into overheat straight away. I think Sveni just really wants to be in overheat for these strongs like that to get the kill.
Oh,
doing a really good job with those missiles, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, we got
missiles like that and still getting a hit, that's something else.
Yeah, we got the missile barrage coming in, and Arno is not ready to take care of all of them just yet. Either way.
And getting rid of the overheat. Sveni is managing overheat very nicely. I really like seeing how they do it. Changing between the two states quite often. Choosing one over another in situations where it really works out for them. For Sveni. And again, I was just saying, managing to steam and overheat very precisely, but Arno immediately
responds from Arno.
with the respawn into up air. Not quite wanting to be outdone, not quite wanting this match to end. But no, Sveni is just super aggressive, going for combo starters, looking for pressure off stage, and just finishing with two nairs straight one after another. Getting a kill off the side.
Yeah, I mean, once you do get hit by the first missile nair, it's just kind of over sometimes because, dear lord, it is so good at carrying opponents right into that blast zone.
Sveni knows their combos. Sveni just it's insane to see. And speaking of combos, Sveni immediately going into a nair into up air combo. Just trying to get Arno somewhere into a not very comfortable position for Arno, and it's working out. It's actually worked out quite well in the end. But those missiles, I can just... We're just seeing an amazing display of combo game from Sveni, but Arno not to be outdone once again. Pushing back against the pressure.
Yeah, and at 61%, you know, Sveni in prime Orcane combo percent, right? You know, like, you're looking at the down tilt chains here. This is about the edge of where they stop working, but oh, baby. Just misDIing that back air right into the blast zone. That will work at basically any percent.
Speaking
and then
of
misDI on the floor strong into the blast zone. Oh my god, Sveni. Oh my man, you know, Sveni's just taking a look at what happened and said, you know, Arno, anything you can do, I can do better. And just DI is right over there to follow her.
Goes for... I was almost ready to just call a stop there, but not quite yet.
Oh, and a very fortunate catch for Arno, just barely able to nab Sveni with that up B. Going to mean that she's able to get back on stage relatively comfortably.
But I don't know, here with the mine on her, and oh no, no mines, just looking at killing Sveni here, potentially, going very strong, not being quite overly aggressive, noticing that Sveni, you know, was aggressive this entire time, so starting to a little bit wait for them, for Sveni. You can kind of see that Arno took a moment to be just patient and see what happens, and I think overall, I don't know, we're just starting to see what's happening here, and I think it's trying to get...
that strong? Oh, went for the down strong there. This time looking for a DI option that Arno hasn't quite picked yet. But, you know, she's just going to stick to what she knows.
Doesn't manage to go back on stage, but doesn't need it, honestly. The respawn was just better for her at that point. Getting the immediate up air after respawn, that's a good option as always. And
Alright, but we got the Elliana up air chains already taking Arno to a 55% deficit. Arno more than happy to even things right back up off of one down tilt. Sveni looking for the kill.
But so is Arno actually. Arno is also looking for the kill. They're both looking for kills right now. They're looking for a very intense last stock situation, and honestly, right now, they're not necessarily at insane kill percents, but they're very high up, and I think they're pretty close to just dying off of almost anything. I think we will probably just see a kill soon. Yeah.
Well, I mean, definitely was soon.
It was too soon.
Maybe a bit sooner than we had anticipated. But either way, where they're gonna go next is a big question.
They're both just picking out those persons, and eventually one of them had to die, of course. But
this is
Spirit Tree.
This is
again.
Okay.
I mentioned this a bit. Spirit Tree, you know, Orcane likes the off-the-top kills, but so does Elliana.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a super small stage working out very well for Arno on Air Armada earlier. So maybe this might be the answer, right? Maybe it might be these small stages that allow Sveni to die much earlier off of the misDI that we're seeing.
I mean, to be fair, small stages also mean less airspace for Elliana to maneuver around in. You know, like giving her less space to dodge stuff and just overall use her incredible air flexibility. And we kind of seen that actually. I think it seems like Sveni feels a bit cramped up. They don't really fly around too much. They're kind of just almost standing there sometimes. And I don't know, it's trying to put in some pressure, not letting themselves get killed off the edge guard. Oh, camping on stage and hitting stereo in one hit. That's very nice.
You know, very nice, but like either way, both of these players are sitting at over 100%. Any move could kill, and the sweet spot there coming out from Sveni, going to put Arno, you know, at a full stock deficit that she could absolutely even up at any point. The question is, how much extra credit can we see from Sveni here? 5%'s not a bad start, and neither is 47.
Sveni is just really getting percent in before they lose that stock like that. But I don't know with the up confirm.
These parries
once again, I know really like sparing those big missiles, and that's fair. They do be pretty reactable too. Oh no,
down tilt, but
snack.
not going to get the full edge guard, unfortunately.
The naked Elliana being in quite the danger, but instead recovering and then getting on a up tilt into offstage kill confirm. Very nice from Sveni. And we're just seeing more of those like multi-hit moves from Elliana coming out. Seeing them combo into each other. And it's really working out both damage and pressure on top of Arno. Oh, Arno with a nice read. Just sitting there with the downstroke, waiting for Sveni to land.
Yeah, I mean, what happens when the frame 7 is no longer a frame 7? Either way, going to be able to even things right back up, and Sveni looking to try to take this game, take this set, take Arno right off the top, and not able to do it just yet. Beautiful puddle from Arno to cancel out that rocket fist. Not gonna get the parry. No puddle on board.
Never mind. I don't know. It's definitely looking in pretty dangerous situation.
Very dangerous situation for both players.
Yeah, anything could end this, honestly. I think from Orcane at this point, most of the stones would kill, but not quite hitting. And the missile hit, I think?
Yeah, I mean, the missile hits, and I'm pretty sure Arno was DIing down so that way she could get the downbeat turnaround, so that way she could bubble butt back the stage. But either way, Sveni going to be able to nab it with a 5-1